soil on this.
Yes, control guard. Oh, look at the X. Hello. Go a little bit further. Go a little bit further. Pull in a little bit. Look at this.
Wow, that is interesting.
Hang. Go a little bit back.
How about I just drive in?
Yeah, drive in. Look at this. Yeah, we just drove by and look what we found. And the tree bark is gone on both of them, see?
It's almost like a deliberate message to say, because this is a hunter's camp. This little nook right here is where hunters, when they do camp. It's almost like a sign when you look at it as, hey, we know you're going to be here to look, but we want you to know what you've been doing we don't like, which is the burning. I'm just making stuff up off the top of my head, but it's almost like something saying in your face, we don't like the burning, you know. I'm gonna go check the stumps.
So the bottom of the stumps, oops, look at this.
Yeah, I'm checking the logs to see how they're switched over or moved around. Very spongy.
So what I mean is it trees that just came down from the burn?
No.
Oh no, definitely.
This burn was not hot enough. You know that?
Yeah, definitely pushed, see?
I mean, look.
That's where the root ball.
If the burn was really bad, you'd see the pine needles. The pine needles would be scorched.
Yeah.
Up at the top of the pine trees, they would be scorched, and I don't see them being scorched.
No, the other ones are still green. All around, it's still green. There's some.
Which is not have my snake boots on.
Yeah.
Okay, this was part of that tree, possibly right here.
Yeah, but look how it's cleaned. It is cleaned.
There is a stump, part of a tree right here,
Uh-huh.
and the tree did get burned. But I don't know how much. I don't know. In other words, what I'm saying is I don't know if the tree was down before the burn or down because of the burn. If you want to come a little closer, you can see.
Well, it makes a perfect X. That's for sure. Hang on. Sorry.
It's almost that like the tree was over. It's almost like the tree was over and then the stump was left behind to burn. That's what it looks like.
Let me see.
See what I'm
There we
saying?
go. Yeah, that's the tree.
See, it doesn't necessarily look like that's the reason why it fell over. It looks like, I actually think the tree might have possibly been already over. Maybe, I don't know.
Oh yeah,
There's
this one
one-
is scorched too.
There's
Yeah.
one that's been scorched
But look
too.
how clean it is. It's like perfect clean. There we go.
Yeah, so, okay, so if you think about it, right? If you think about it, was this like that one right there? Because
Yeah.
we have a subject? And
But
then,
this one didn't,
and then something comes along and
and the wind pushed it.
or something else gives it a shove, you know, to make a, but you know, we have the X. We have one coming from that angle too.
Right.
So, this one survived the burning. Just curious. Just curious. No, it's very solid still.
You gotta be.
It's very solid still. But then again, you know, maybe the strong wind could take it out. But I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see if it's really part of that one. I mean, I see the trunk there, but
Well, I see this one. too. This one too. This could be it too. Right here. This one is just super clean.
It doesn't seem to be part of the same stump, does it?
Right.
I don't know, it just doesn't.
But you know what? Interesting find. Interesting.
Oh, you found this one.
Yeah, I did. I'm gonna take credit for it.
But it doesn't, I know I see the stump there, it just doesn't seem like it's part of the same tree though. I would say, yeah, 230 degrees, magnetic. So we'll see if that has any significance. It's 115 degrees on one.
I
342 degrees on the other. So 115 degrees. So we had to shoot, you know, have to look at on the map if there's any significance to it on back azimuth or not. I don't know. And what did I say? 230 was the apex.
Okay, off we go.
That one's getting ready to drop too. Waiting for something to shove it over too. But you see how this tree is, right? Where you see where the scarring? You see, notice this one, right? This is an example. Notice the scarring on this one. And you're saying, oh, well, you know, it's just part of the controlled burn. Right? This one was part of the controlled burn too, except for you see the whole trunk scorched. On that one, the whole trunk's not scorched.
Yeah.
At all.
It's true. No, it's totally clean.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Because up here is the shell up top.
Yeah. So
And this one over there is super clean.
Yeah. So it found its way up the bark and just went behind the bark and stuff. But that one has no there's no sign on that one.
No. It's super clean.
Super clean. Super clean. So let's take a look around. Is anything else super clean?
No, it's not stripped like the other ones.
I think that one was already broke.
So.
I think that one was already broken and was not because of the burn. You know, if you take a look around, this whole area, you'll see no leaners, no trees that are collapsed over. But no, here, and we just pulled in. We didn't even, I mean, literally, we only maybe a couple hundred yards off the main road. It's almost like, here's your little lure to come on back.
Keep a little cup of cookie crumb.
Here's a cookie crumb for you. Keep coming on back. You know, we knew where you were gonna go. But this is interesting, and it's just like I said. Here's a little something for you. Keep coming back. We need you to keep coming back.
Look at this. It's still smoking.
Yeah, they were supposed to do this burn weeks ago. I didn't think they were dismounted doing the burn. I mean, that's recent still.
Think you saw something?
Yeah. Over here in the corner, I thought. was almost like movement.
Hmm.
I'm seeing if I could repeat it. That heat was attracted to the burn spots.
Yeah, and that side is just still smoking like crazy. Just smoldering. Oh, I see water over there.
Oh yeah.
Yep, and there's definitely water. Right. I don't know if I can zoom in on that.
I mean, when was the last time it rained
There.
heavy? You remember? I don't
I want
remember.
to see maybe 2 weeks
It
ago.
has not rained heavy in a while.
2 weeks ago for a little bit. But you might see water way back in there. There.
Every breath squeaks. The rucksack on the on the leather.
Well, it's just me and you out here today.
It's okay.
So,
You can hear things better when it's just small group.
yeah. Yeah, Hunter's chair. Where was that? Hang on a second. Yep. There you go, fountain. Okay, I'm earmarking this on the Chris check out my audio recorder. It could be airplanes, I don't know. Just check it because I swear I could have heard mumbling. And 2 little taps. Hey! Hey! You can't walk so far away from me. Yeah, I was listening. I could have swore I heard 2 little taps and some mumblings, but it could be. It sounds almost like a distant airplane, like engine noise.
Film this spot too. Film this spot too.
I still have it on. I'm recording.
Oh.
Oh wow.
There it is.
There you go.
It's in clear view of that.
Oh wow.
It's
There's
in clear view of the hunter's chair.
Hunter's chair over
Yeah,
there.
clear view.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, do not come in here and hunt.
Yep.
Wow.
Or
is it the hunter marking its territory? You know? I mean, hang on a second. Yes.
what I'm trying to say.
Hang on. There is the.
X marks the spot again.
There's the X right in here, and the hunter's chair is. I gotta go like there. There, back in there. There's the hunter's chair. Huh.
You know what? A lot of people think when they see something like that, that some people will say it was totally natural, right?
Right.
When you look at it with different eyes, the way I do, it's almost like the hunter is being hunted.
Yeah, and look at the trees.
You know.
Or they still have the roots. This one has the roots. This one
Yeah, this
has
was
the root. This
was
is
a
pushed
pushover.
over,
Yeah.
but on both sides. Wow. Wow.
The hunter being hunted. Yeah, to listen to the animals is good. It's when the animals all suddenly stop is when it's not good. Although this is getting into deep palmetto, I do believe this is the end of the trail. Right here.
Yep.
So this, no doubt, was really nothing more than a little makeshift, little hunting little spot.
Yeah, like they drive in
Mm-hmm.
and.
ATVs are banned in the Green Swamp, so I mean, and it's someone that came in and broadened this trail somehow. Maybe it was the Forestry Service at one time. I don't know. Just saying, but looks like the trail ends here. So this is not the area that I wanted to target. It's
Okay,
not. We got to go a little bit further.
Okay. So we got to go back to the truck and then drive further down.
Yeah, a little bit further than.
Okay.
And then because it should be a roadway.
Uh-huh.
What I'm looking for is I'm looking for the belt. I'm looking for the belt. So I should be seeing. You know, and this is 2 years, 2017, 2018, this is more than 2 years.
It could be all grown
I
up.
wouldn't even see if I would see it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I never got a chance to follow back up with it, but I wanted to.
Okay. Well, let's go back and then we'll shift down.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Look, what do you see right here? You see a bend. You know, it's a bow. It's an archway.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you were coming from this side of the swamp and saw the easy route, which is this path, right?
Yeah.
You're going to see a bend.
Bend, yeah.
You go further, then you see the X.
Yes.
And then if you go on the left, you see, and everything's pointing to the side that the hunter's chair is on.
Right.
And if you keep going, you run into the X and you see the hunter's chair. So if you pay attention to things, you will see signs. I think you will. Don't feel EBGBs?
No. Now I did by the
Fire?
no by the a little bit more down. You know, but it could be like I said, it could be airplane noises or something. I heard two little taps, but just and I have a recorder today.
It warmed up real fast though, didn't it?
Like I told you, I need a recorder on my backpack. I have a recorder, and I just want you to go back and maybe you hear something. And I earmarked it kind of.
I wonder if we would see anything around the chair.
A ladder or...
Any more sign around the chair?
You want me to go over there?
No, I don't see anything obvious.
There's a strap. I can zoom in because I don't want to go to have a camera by the hunter's there. I don't need to be on
it. They might have
it.
a camera on the chair, so
You know, I mean, somebody's private property. So there's the chair. And then you see a rope on the left side coming down where he has attached it in the ladder.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Whoever's hunting this area, feeling the what?
Okay, I have owl sounds.
And we're leaving.
Yeah, we're leaving.
You know, that's very typical too. You know, how we hit a point and then we spin around, do a 180 and start heading back the same way we come in, right?
Yeah.
That's happened to us many a times. You go as far as
You
you
hear
go.
it? Yeah, they're from over there.
You go as far as you got to go.
You turn around
And then
and then the owls
you
come.
normally spin around and start heading back, and normally within about 50 yards, you will hear owls coming from the area that you just left. We've had that happen a lot of times.
Yeah, it never fails.
When you hear the owls coming in, it was after we turned around and left. Come back the same way you came in.
Yeah, I hear them.
And if we can hear them, they're within an eyesight shot also.
All right, let's walk out.
This has been an area of a lot of very significant things, significant events. We've got a lot of interesting stuff in this area before, and it's all been burned. All of it. All burned. All been burned.